Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are listening from around the world. This is Lenny Hotspur, lifelong Tottenham supporter. Not going to tell you which year that was from, though, because that would be revealing my true age, wouldn't it? Anyway, I'm here to just join the YouTube family as a passionate follower of the mighty Tottenham. And that's Tottenham Hotspur, by the way, for some of you who may not know from abroad. Just thought I'd make this video just to talk about how the team is doing under our new current manager and setup. When we got Ange Postecoglou, I was a bit dubious. I'd seen what he had done at these other clubs, so I knew he had something about him for sure. But of course, like most people, I'm going to be honest. I'm going to say Scotland is a pretty much two-team league. But then what he did in Australia with South Melbourne, taking them from where they were to the title, and Yokohama, I'm not quite sure of the pronunciation on that one. I thought this guy could perhaps do something. What I wasn't expecting was for him to be doing as well as he has, by bedding in the new signings we did have in Udogie and, Van der Ven and, Solomon is injured now. And of course, our ever-present James Maddison is doing fantastically well. And he's also brought out a new lease of life in the Basuma, which we knew was there because we've seen Basuma from his Brighton days. Sorry, my camera is shaking a little bit there. I've got it perched on a very delicate bit of equipment here. So do forgive me for the shaking. Yeah, it'd be interesting to get your thoughts. It's not going to be a long video. It's my very first video. We are top of the league on 23 points. We play Crystal Palace again on Friday. Whilst we don't want to get ahead of ourselves, I'm hopeful that we can do it, and I think we will. Now, Basuma is due to come back after his one-match suspension, but we then got Chelsea just afterwards. So it'd be interesting to hear your thoughts on whether you feel Højbjerg should get the start, keep Basuma on the bench to come on if we need him, because we're definitely going to need him against Chelsea game after next. What's your thoughts on that? Yeah, that's pretty much it for now. There's lots more I'm sure I want to speak about as the weeks go on, but as I said, it's my first one. I haven't really prepared any notes or anything. This was just off the cuff, which is not what a YouTuber should do. And I don't consider myself a real tuber just yet, but I aspire to get better and more confident as the weeks ensue. Okay, guys and girls, let me know what you think. I'm not sure whether this video should be 10 minutes long for the first one. I have no idea about YouTube. I don't know what I'm doing, to be honest. I just thought I'd get on there and talk because I love football so much. And of course, I love the mighty Spurs so much. But what else should I talk about? Oh yes. The small matter of signings in January. Excuse me. Do we need to bring in another striker, or do you think Veliz could cut it? God forbid, in the event that we do get an injury up front to either Richarlison or Son. Although he's a big man and he is good in the air, I'm not sure how mobile he is. I've not seen enough of Veliz to cast a judgment. But do we need another centre forward for that main number 9 role, or target man, as it were? Definitely, I feel if we get stuck at the back with either Udogie or Van der Ven, I think we need a versatile centre back who can then play at the left side of the centre back, and then Van der Ven. Let's assume it was Udogie that may be struggling. Van der Ven can play out left, because we see him do that for his country recently. And of course, bring another centre back in. Alternatively, do we bring a versatile centre back that can play both positions as well, so Van der Ven can stay in his current position, and if Udogie needs a rest or needs some treatment, then we have a recognised left back that can come in and play that slot? Because I'm not sure in this system, with the amount of running and the physicality of it, I'm just not sure Ben Davies can do that job to a high degree. I mean, he's steady player, but for what we're doing right now, is he the guy to bring in that position? It'd be interesting to hear your thoughts. And definitely, in my opinion, I think we need perhaps a left winger, because Solomon's out for a while. Of course, Richarlison's been playing the left side of the attack, but it's not his natural position. And I just feel that we need some legs there that can actually cross the ball in, as well as beat his man and maybe cut back from the byline. Again, what's your thoughts on that? So my wishes, which we hope ENIC have learnt from their past mistakes with, Redknapp, when Harry Redknapp was in charge, same with Poch, not strengthening in the windows when we needed those areas strengthened. Do we bring in a recognised left winger, which I think we need, a centre forward, which I think we need, and at centre back? I know we're not going to probably get all three. There's an argument, especially in summer, to bring in another defensive midfielder. I know Bentancur can play that position when he does come back, but he's more of an attacking midfielder, more of an 8, isn't he, than a 6, but he can play the 6. Do we need a DM? So that's 4 players. But again, January is not the easiest time to bring in players, especially if they're playing regularly for their respective clubs. Clubs are not going to sell their best players at this time. So finding a player out there, maybe somewhere across the world with Angie's maybe Asian expertise that he might have, or knowledge on players, can we find a couple of gems from that part of the world to bring in? But I do think we need, going forward over the next 2 windows, 4, maybe 5 players. But in this window, I think we need 3, but I think we'll bring in 1 or 2. But we are top of the league, so let's get the 2 or 3 and push on. Tell me your thoughts. Take care. Bye for now.